What's up, Louthewritersports here with you once again. Happy Martin Luther King Day. I start getting a quick show in before the Louisville Cardinal basketball game starts. I just want to share a few things on my character first before the game. You know what? Y'all cannot be flip-flopping back and forth with Lamar Jackson. Y'all like when he wins, y'all love him. When he lose, y'all think he's the best worst quarterback ever in NFL, the history of the NFL. Like seriously, y'all gotta give a brother a break. Yeah, he does have some stone problems, but he is learning. He is trying to learn how to be a better quarterback just to please y'all. I'm pretty sure if he goes to Super Bowl and loses, y'all still gonna keep on hating the man. I can care less who win that fucking game. Tom Brady get on my fucking nerves, and his fan base get on my nerves too. Is he really a GOAT though? Think about it. This man won a couple Super Bowls because he had a top-ranked defense, and he did get away with cheating. No matter how many years they gonna look in history, that cheating thing will be part of his legacy for the rest of his life. And Bill Belichick wasn't a hard worker. Don't forget, he was on that defensive coaching staff with Bill Parcells. Parcells probably taught him everything he knows about defense. And plus, you forget, the Patriots had a top 10 defense every year. They went to the Super Bowl with Tom Brady. Polo, I look at it like this. When it comes to football, if the ball bounces your way every time, that means you're doing something right. Because you had look at those Cowboy teams. Troy Aikman, his pass rating wasn't great, but he had a good running game, and you had a good decent wide receiver who can make catches in the clutch. Be honest with you, Polo. If it was a normal NFL season, I think the Patriots would have done better this season. And I don't like the Patriots, but I know what they can do if you went in a normal NFL season. And plus, almost have their defense opted out not to play this season. How can you win a football game when you have your defensive players opted out not to play this season? I came on here and trying to talk about Lamar Jackson, man. It's like the more I see it, the more it's like the sports media is really hoping Lamar Jackson to fail. They get, yeah, they gonna give him a little bit of credit, but they don't give him enough credit. They're like they want him to see him fail so they can have something to talk about, something to get on him about. Talking about first, first y'all talking about he's a great quarterback. Then when he loses, y'all talking about he's the worst quarterback in NFL history. Like what? You can't be flip flopping back and forth like that. Like, come on, man. Make up your mind. Rehab for what? He only got concussion. This is the problem. The off season, Lamar gonna see if he can try to work on some of his passing. But I don't know how much work he gonna get the chance to work out because of the whole COVID situation. He made and plus you got and plus to me, Baltimore still gotta get him a #1 wide receiver. You gotta start running more passing play. He can throw the ball down the field. He can get he's like only thing he got a problem is throwing the ball outside the numbers. Once he start doing that good, he's gonna be unstoppable quarterback. And plus, I don't think the NFL want him to be the face of the NFL. Cause when they see Lamar Jackson, they only see one thing. Oh, he look like a thug. He can't be out face the NFL. But Patrick Mahomes, he don't look like it. He can be out face the NFL. Even though Lamar Jackson is the nicest man out there. To me, Paulo, they need Lamar Jackson to be a top ranked quarterback like Patrick Mahomes because you need a new rivalry in the NFL. I enjoy watching Peyton Manning versus Tom Brady rivalry. Wouldn't you want to see a Patrick Mahomes versus Lamar Jackson rivalry for years? That's what I'm saying, man. Like look how they treating Kyrie Irving right now. If Kyrie Irving goes out there and wins like 3 championship with Kevin Durant, James Harden, you think they're gonna give him credit? No, they just gonna try to tear him down because they made their team look bad. That's what I'm saying. We need a black rivalry. It ain't about color skin. It's about the next generation. I think Lamar and Mahomes should be that next generation for the next rivalry. I don't care who better polo. I like to watch team ball. It ain't about the players. It's about team ball. If you play good team ball, you're gonna win. Like we always try to make it about players, but I'm not like that. I like to watch a good team play together. Hey, rivalries, like the only good only rivalries mean to me is this: if you're playing the same guy in the NBA Finals almost year like 2 to 4 times, that's a rivalry. If you're not playing them 2 to 4 years in the NBA Finals, that's not a rivalry. You gotta look at it like it's polo. If Lamar and Mahomes end up becoming a rivalry, it's gonna make the NFL a lot of money. And NFL cares more about money than they do about their players. So everybody who's trying to tear Lamar Jackson down, you want him to be one of the best top 2 quarterbacks in the league. Instead of tearing him down, try to help him out, try to build him up. See, to me, people. Yeah, think about this too, Polo. The media wants to try to tear the Brooklyn Nets apart because they know that that team end up being a dynasty before LeBron James ended up having a dynasty. LeBron James never had a dynasty. He only had he never won like 3 championships in a row. He only won like 2 in a row. That was it. One. It's like they're saying, how dare you build a team better than LeBron James? That's not fair to us. We want LeBron James to win because he's our face of the league. All right, guys, I'm gonna invite some people in. Sorry, I had to be a little bit lower than I was in that. Somebody was in that office out, and if y'all know, I got a second job cleaning the office buildings. So, okay, what's good here, man? What's good here,
What's
man?
good, Lou? What's good with you, homie?
We was talking about Lamar Jackson. Like, you, I can't deal
Can you hear
with
me?
how they keep. Y'all can hear you, man.
What's up? What's up,
Yeah,
man?
you good? I was over talking about Lamar Jackson a little, man. Like, you love the brother when he wins, but y'all keep turning him down every time he loses. Like, y'all can't keep flip flopping like that, man. Like,
You said, oh, you talking about the Lamar Jackson fans?
no, the media, man.
Yeah. I mean, one thing I noticed, because I just started back watching a little bit of football, because, I mean, I ain't really been on football for the last couple of years, but I have been paying attention to how the media been treating Lamar Jackson. And I don't know, man. I feel like they overly critique him at times, you know? I don't really see them praising him too much unless he's out there playing good, like you say, you know? When he playing good, they give him all the love in the world. But when he fails and he doesn't get it done, that's when they want to take the time to shit on him. You know, so I agree with you. I mean, I don't like that either, but I mean, it is what it is. I didn't see them critiquing Josh Allen, whatever that quarterback was. He was out there throwing ducks. You see that? That quarterback for Buffalo?
But the thing about it, man, you remember Peyton Manning first couple years at NFL? He was feeling like that too.
Right. Man, hey, you ain't lying though, man. Didn't he have a season like he was like 1-15 or something like that?
Yeah, he was. I think if I remember right, that was his rookie season.
Yeah, come on, now imagine if Lamar Jackson came out his rookie season 1-15 as a starting quarterback, #1 overall pick. Now they would have got his ass out of here, man. We already know the deal. But you know, since it's Lamar Jackson, look, they can't deny his talent. Lamar Jackson, that's one of the fastest quarterbacks I think I've ever seen, next to Vic. You know, so just his breakaway speed alone, it sells tickets. So they gotta praise him to an extent. You know, they gotta put him on on a pedestal because they know he puts asses in seats. But my thing is when he fails, they want to see him fail. You got to understand that, Lou. They want to see him fail. You know, regardless if he wins or loses, it's gonna make them money. But they want to see him fail. That's just all that is, man. You know they don't want to see no brother winning out here, man. Look at Luka Doncic. You know, Luka Doncic play bad. He playing bad out here. He still get praised. It's the teammates, right? Everybody want to blame the teammates when it's Luka. You know, but you give him teammates, and it's Luka. It's Luka. Oh, look at Luka. He's so great.
You know, when it comes to me, Hitman, I don't talk about individual players. I like the team ball type of outfit, man. I can give care less about the player, how a player looks on the court. If the team play good, you're gonna win.
Right. And look, I'm the same way. I like team basketball. You know, that's why when you hear me critiquing the Suns, I don't give Devin Booker all kind of praise. You know, I like him. Look, don't get me wrong. I got love for Devin Booker, but I like to speak about the players like who don't get shine and credit, like Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, hell, even Cameron Payne, Ricky Rubio for the last year. You know, we got a lot of core pieces. Those role players play a big impact on you winning games. It's not just the star players. So if you don't have a team and chemistry, you're not going to win games. Point blank, period.
Like that's why I've been heard for.
I think that's the problem with the media that I have.
That's why I'm heard from the last couple of days about
talking about the Lamar Jackson.
I'm talking about the Brooklyn Nets situation right now. They want that team to fail.
Oh,
They want that team to fail. They want Brooklyn to fail because they got girls against Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant and James Harden right now.
Right. Well, you know that's mainly because of KD though.
Like you heard what Kyrie did for George Floyd's family today, right?
Oh yeah, I just heard about that. Yeah, that's dope. But that's outside of basketball though. I ain't saying Kyrie Irving a bad person, you know. I don't agree with some of his ideologies, like the flat earth shit. I don't agree with that at all. But he's a great basketball player on the court though. And a great individual. It's just Look. My thing with Kyrie, because I give him a hard time, so I got to speak on that. My thing with Kyrie is sometimes he's a jackass, man. We got to be honest. He does some jackass shit, man. And when you come out talking about this flat earth shit, man, I feel like you misinforming the people, man. That's when I really noticed it, and that's when it really set bad on me. I'm like, man, you out here misinforming the people on some ideology that just came up, you know? Like, I'm like, come on, dude. Like, you can't do that. So ever since then, I've been giving him a hard time. But like I said, he does great things. Don't get me wrong. Kyrie Irving does a lot of great things.
Hold up, Hitman.
What's up?
Is Kyrie really a jackass, or is it that the fact that he's a smart man who thinks a different way?
Well, it's not just that though. It's not just that though. He does a lot of like the stuff he did with Max Kellerman, man. Even though I salute, it was entertaining, it was funny. But at the same time, did he really have to conduct himself like that? What he's doing now with ostracizing his teammates and his organization from what's going on in his personal life, that's unprofessional, man. We got to be honest. That's not really professional. Like, if you're going to work, but you're getting paid to do something.
But Hitman, the organization is behind Kyrie Irving in Brooklyn.
They ain't got no choice but to be. Lou, do they have a choice? What do they have? They can't just trade him. I want them to trade him. I want them to trade his ass. But they can't trade him. They're already marketed as a big three. What does it look like them trading him? So what?
They're not going to trade Kyrie Irving.
You said, yeah, I know that. Yeah, I entertain it because that's a good idea. In my opinion, I feel like that'd be a great idea. But it's not going to happen because it's already marketed as a big three. But my thing is Kyrie Irving using his power, and he's using it the wrong way. You know, whatever he's trying to prove, he's using it the wrong way. If he's sitting out because of the capital stuff, which I salute him for, if that's what it is, you got to come out and use your platform because this is your opportunity to say something about it, right? To actually speak up on it.
No, actually, he's sitting out because of health and safety protocol for COVID.
Right, but that I'm saying right before that though, before we knew that, he like what was that? What was the whole sitting out for? He was sitting out before we even knew anything about COVID protocol. Like it was a period of time where we didn't know what was going on with Kyrie. His team didn't know what was going on.
Hitman. Before that, the reason why he was sitting out because he's trying to get his trade value down because the only way they can get James Harden if his trade value was down. They think he was crazy like that.
Wait, Lou, you saying that's respectable? It's respectable to do that?
No, it's not respectable. I hate the fact that they forming a super team like this. I don't.
Right.
I thought they was okay with Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, but
right. I mean, I don't mean to cut you off, but that would have been a dope ass team, regardless. You know, even with Spencer Dinwiddie, that was a tough loss to take. But you talking about Jared Allen and Karis LeVert still on that team. You know, that would have been that still was one of the deepest teams in the East. They just needed Kyrie Irving on the court. They were losing games literally because they had Kevin Durant doing everything out there. Because Kyrie Irving want to go on a hiatus. You know, so this, like I said, this ain't nothing personal. It's just Kyrie Irving, you got to get your head together if y'all going to win a championship. You know, if you want to win a championship, got to get your head together, man. Can't be out here cooning and buffooning, man. What's good, Polo?
Man, what's up, man? Hey, what's up, Lou? Come on.
Hey, you know I had to cook him on that, man. Come on, man. Look, Lou, you know, man.
I understand, but listen, this is what I feel. You know, like a lot of people ain't gonna, put everything all out there, what they do in terms of, off the court. Because like you said, you do have off the court and you have on the court. Listen, as long as he comes back and takes care of his business and everything like that, but Hitman, we already had this conversation too. And we agreed that if they come back, we got to see if there's going to be any type of friction between Harden and Kyrie. We got to see how that's going to work out because KD going to be straight. It's Harden and Kyrie that I'm worried about.
No, they said they've been talking on the phone like every day since Harden got traded.
But even still, is that enough though, Lou? Hey, Lou, is that enough? And this is to you, Polo, too. Is that enough to win a championship? Just Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and KD, and Joe Harris? You still need help at the big man position. You gave up your center. You think DeAndre Jordan is going to be able to withhold a playoff series? Like, man, I'm not sure, man.
I don't know what's going on with DeAndre
I'm not
Jordan
sure.
out here, man. Man, he represents our state.
He looked good in spots. He looked good in spots. But I don't know if he could, like a 72-game series. I'm not sure.
Man, that ain't H-Town right there, man. That's not DeAndre Jordan, Clippers, and Texas A&M DJ, man.
Hey, tell him about it, Polo. Tell him about it, man. These boys forgot.
Hey, man,
tell him about that down in Texas, man.
Know.
Come on.
We already
know, man. Come on now.
I know you probably seen him in high school play and stuff, So you know
that's a good idea. I remember him in Texas A&M though.
I've seen him at the Classic.
Hey, man. I've been hearing this rumor lately that McGee may get a bat out from Cleveland and might sign with the Brooklyn Nets.
Hey, that'd be dope, Lou.
Move. That would be
that'd be dope. I like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. They could probably make it. They can make up for Jared Allen with a move like that. I wouldn't even be mad at that.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about McGee.
Yeah, McGee. Yeah, I ain't saying he better, but that's like putting a Band-Aid on a cut. That'd be able to make it through.
He's better right now because he got the chip, but as far as talent-wise, I see what you're saying. Jared Allen is more gritty. Jared Allen, man, he's gonna be a force to reckon with out in Indiana.
Now Jared Allen with Cleveland, ain't he?
Yeah, Cleveland. Sorry.
Yeah,
they got too many big men.
I got mixed up with the trades. My bad.
You got too many big men. They got too many big men though. You may see one of them get a buyout and sign with somebody else.
Yeah, they do. Hey, I bet you it won't be Drummond though, because y'all seen what he did the other night. Yeah, like 30 points and 23 rebounds or some shit like that.
What's their record?
They gotta keep Drummond, man.
What's their record now? Oh,
I
and
don't
you know
know. I
what's
ain't
his
got it
name
on
is
me.
they cut ties with what's his name? They cut ties with Porter Jr. because of his antics. He's throwing food in the
They cut
locker room
him?
and shit.
Hey, did they cut him yet? 'Cause I heard they were
Yeah,
supposed to be
he was
cutting him.
already having Yeah, he went up there going off on everybody because you know they replaced his locker or something like that, and he started throwing food at the training staff and
Mm.
so because he had already had problems over there in USC or whatever. So.
Hey, don't be
What team
surprised
y'all
if
feel
he
like is the best team for him? No, you got it, Lou. My bad.
What you say, Luke?
don't be surprised if he end up signing with one of the top 10 teams.
Who, Porter Jr.?
Hey, that's what I was about to ask you,
Yeah.
Lou. Like, what team you feel like will be better for him? What's the best fit for him?
I know the Lakers were looking at him.
Man, let's not talk about the Lakers, man. Y'all keep trying to help the Lakers out, man. Stop doing that, man.
But no. They were one of the teams that were actually that were rumored to be looking after him. They're looking after him and Bradley Beal.
Who aren't the Lakers looking at though? They looking at everybody. They want to get everybody,
Well,
man.
yeah. Well, you know LeBron gonna try to stack the deck now.
I'm talking about outside the Lakers. Who you see him going to?
I say, does Phoenix have any room for him?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, Lou.
Because
Lou.
you wanted to hear that. See, hey, Lou, you wanted, hey, man, you know, this nigga the song.
Lou know what time it is.
No,
Lou know
hey,
what
bring him
time
to
it
Philly.
is. Yeah, Lou.
No, bring him to Philly, man. Hey, I want.
Hey, man, that's a good talent though, regardless of where you go. That's a steal, regardless
but
of
he
where you
got
go.
to keep his head together, though, man. He got to keep his head together.
Yeah, he do.
You can't be doing shit like that.
He needs to fill a roster spot with a player of his caliber.
Yeah, that's tough, man. I mean, the Clippers wouldn't be bad either. They got some room over there. They can always use a minimum, a veteran minimum, or some shit like that. He ain't getting paid, but nothing like $1.7 million, so they can afford him. Especially they pick him up off waivers.
Brooklyn got a lot of money left over because spend with the injury in the trade.
Oh yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, you sure right. Hey, did y'all hear about Karis LeVert and that mass they found in his stomach and his kidney or whatever?
Yeah, I did a video on that.
Man, that is tough, man.
Yeah.
Hey, to be honest, I heard somebody say this too. So that James Harden trade maybe saved his life. Because if they hadn't did the physical on him, they wouldn't even known about it. He would have still been playing right now.
I hate that happened to him, man.
Facts, man.
I hate
that tough, man.
Y'all think his career might be over?
No, it ain't gonna be over with it.
I ain't gonna go that far.
If it's cancer, it might take a hit.
I know why you did. I'm sorry, Hitman. I didn't cut you off. I mean, hey, listen.
No, you got
it. I know why Lou. I know why Lou asked that because of Lonzo Mourning. Because of you know what happened to Lonzo Mourning. What happened to Zoe? Remember?
What happened to Zoe? I'm too young, man. So I'm not on that.
Well, you know, Zoe had a kidney issue, and you know when he came back, you know, to Miami or whatever, you know, he was still solid and everything, but he wasn't like the Zoe of old.
Oh, you talking about Charlotte Zoe? Yeah, you're right. It was. I thought it was like a knee injury or something they had sideline him for something like that. Cause I was still young. I remember that Charlotte Zoe. But he was decent in Miami. He wasn't bad in Miami.
Yeah, he still got the shit.
Hey, don't forget about Sean Elliott. He had to get a kidney from his brother.
Sean Elliott. Yep. Sean Elliott.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Karis LeVert's still young, though. So he got a lot of time to bounce back.
But Sean Elliott was pretty young, man, when that happened to him. Sean Elliott wasn't no. He was pretty good, man, when he even before he got to San Antonio.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that, man. I just pray that, like I said, it's not cancer, it's not life threatening or nothing like that. He can bounce back from it, man. You don't want to see nobody go down like that. Like how
Not
Chris
at
Bosh
all.
went out, you know, like you don't want to see that, man. Don't want to see that.
Yeah, them blood
The
clots,
way the doctors,
stuff like that.
the way the doc, yeah, stuff like that you can't play with. And then the way the doctors talking is like they're not really worried. Otherwise, because they wouldn't have made the trade, they wouldn't have agreed to the trade if they thought it was something that was career ending. Because at the end of the day, the Pacers and the Rockets agreed to the trade, so they had to know something that we don't know. So I'm not really too concerned about it. I just hope he bounce back and get back healthy.
I mean, he's a tremendous talent. I've always said, even though he's a herky jerky type of player, hit and loose, Karis LeVert he changes the whole dynamic of your team on defense and on offense. Yeah, he gets a little out of control, but that's youth, man. You know, I
Yeah,
like what he brings.
yeah. Karis LeVert was with Karis LeVert, Sabonis, Miles Turner, all those guys that go over there in
Ooh,
Indiana. I felt like there was a dark horse championship contender over there, Eastern Conference Final contender over there, man.
that's
That's a
fact.
scary team when full strength. That's
And
not a team to look over. And Brogdon, come on now.
Brogdon, yeah.
I was looking at Indiana, man.
Me right now, it's hard to
I
say
follow
that
this
because
one
I
dude
think
named Born Ready Jones, man. Say that again?
it's hard
I
to say
couldn't.
because I think Durant, Kyrie Irving, Harden gonna be together for the next 4 to 5 years.
Yeah, but look, I'm saying if they match up in the playoffs, who gonna guard Sabonis and Miles Turner? They got a front court that's gonna give them problems. That front court is gonna give the Brooklyn Nets problems. So how are they gonna manage that when you got KD at the 4? Or
Is there
Jeff Green?
anybody?
You ain't gonna tell me Jeff Green stopping Sabonis or Miles Turner.
Hey, you want to know how they're really gonna do? You know they getting ready to play in like at 7:30 tonight against Milwaukee. I want to see if Giannis can guard KD.
Oh yeah, that's a good matchup, man. So they playing at 7:30.
Like,
Well, you on the East Coast, though, right?
yeah, I'm on the East Coast.
Hey, he's gonna be able to hang with KD. You know what I'm saying? Giannis he was defensive player. You know, so
KD way
He
different.
can't
Way
hang no
different.
KD, man. You better stop that. He's
who
not hanging with no KD,
who?
man. KD gonna have more
Yes, he
skins.
can. Yes, he can. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell
Giannis
you
ain't
like
guarding
this.
no damn KD,
Hold
man.
on, listen. Yes, yeah, he can. Listen, let me tell you why. Because KD, hold on, Giannis can guard 1 through 5, and then on top of that, he's still young enough to be agile to move out on the perimeter. You know, Giannis. People forget Giannis moves like a guard, man, on the outside, and like I said, he was a defensive player. So, y'all
But
remember
hey,
that?
it's not only KD now. It's not only KD. It's KD,
Yeah.
James Harden, Joe Harris. They
Yeah,
got a lot of weapons.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. When you get too focused on one player, everybody else get the blitz in your ass. That's what makes them so dangerous. You gotta have like wing defenders to.
I keep telling people.
They got
I
Collins.
keep telling people that
Collison.
James Harden should probably average a triple-double every game now.
Yeah, because I don't know who they got added to. Oh, Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton a solid defender though. He ain't guarding no James Harden, but he's solid. Got Chris Middleton, Drew Holiday. Oh yeah, that's gonna be the day. You ain't lying, bro. That's gonna be a good matchup.
Not Collins. I meant Holiday. My bad.
Yeah, I was about to say, you talking about Darren Collison, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
I heard Darren Collison was supposed to be coming out of retirement or something. He said he was looking at coming back to the Lakers.
Why
he's still young, man. That dude was UCLA product, man. That dude was underrated, man.
Why did he quit?
It was him and Russell Westbrook in UCLA.
I'm trying to figure out why he retired in the first. Oh,
let me ask you guys something. If KD end up ending his career with at least 5 or 6 rings, are y'all going to respect his career? Or saying like, oh, those championships are flawed?
You got it, Polo. You start off because I already know what I'm gonna say.
Nah, I'm gonna respect KD about it. You know, because at the end of the day, you know, when you look up and down, you know, 20 years, that's gonna be.
Yeah, this sound like the robot, man.
Y'all there?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
here.
we're
I got bad
Yeah,
signal reception.
yeah, that's all I had.
Yeah, but yeah, hey, if KD get 5 rings, man, it's kind of hard to not put him in the top 5, even top 3. You got somebody
Mhm.
at that height with his credentials, regardless of how you look at him going to Golden State. I didn't like him going to Golden State, but winning the championship is winning the championship. You can't take that away from anybody. I don't care who it is. And I have him in my top 3. Maybe up there with Jordan. He'd probably be neck to neck with Jordan with 5 championships. Just off of, because you got to think about it. He missed 2 seasons with injuries, right? 2 seasons. So who knows where KD? And then he could be the leading scorer, all time leader in scorer, and have 5 championship rings. It's kind of hard to not put him in that type of echelon. I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough to call right now. He's still playing, so we don't know. That's a what if question right there. But I have him in my top 3.
I'm just saying, like, I'm looking at it like this. When all said and done, KD gonna probably be my top 5. But you gonna have those people out there talking about, oh, KD ain't no top 5
Yeah, the
player
media.
because
Yeah, you're
he
right.
won a championship not by
Yeah.
himself. He won it with super teams. His championship may be flawed to me. Like, no championship gonna be he wanted to win. He went out there. Team with other guys and won
It
championships.
it wasn't like it, but see, that's the thing. Okay, listen, I have a different theory on that. Okay, it wasn't like KD was Charles Barkley or somebody like that, you know what I'm saying, or Shaq ring chasing at the end of his career or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That right there, that's completely different. He was in his prime, he was hungry, he was ready to get it and everything, and he saw the way that the NBA was going, and he saw that other people was playing dirty. That's no knock on LeBron, but hey, that's the way LeBron was playing, and LeBron got a taste of his own medicine. You know, I mean, let's just call it what it is. You feel me?
Facts. And hey, not to bring it to football, but I got a football analogy. When
That's all
Peyton
right.
Manning went
That's
to
okay, because my Bucks is gonna kill. Hey, I'm gonna tell. Hey, let go, Mike. No, hey, my Bucks is gonna kill them Green Bay Packers.
oh, you a Bucks fan?
Of course, man. I liked him before
Yeah.
Tom Brady. Yeah.
Already, I know a few people like that too. That's why I ain't got no problem.
Hey, Hitman, I was with him when we sucked ass, man. So, like, when you be talking about Phoenix, I feel your pain, man.
Hey, I can respect that. Any true fan, I can respect all true fans, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man.
But go ahead, say what you was gonna say. I'm sorry, bro.
But nah, because since we talking about football, I was a Broncos fan, and when Peyton Manning came to the Broncos, all they needed was the quarterback. They was already a stacked team. They were a stacked team, just missing the quarterback. And Peyton Manning didn't really contribute to that Super Bowl, the last Super Bowl we got. He didn't really contribute too much because Brock Osweiler was looking solid in his place. So a lot of people give Peyton Manning credit for that Super Bowl, even though the defense carried them to that Super Bowl. So if people gonna give him credit for that, I'm giving KD credit for leading his teams, right? Being a driving force of every team he won a championship on to the championship. I'm giving them credit for that. I ain't gonna take anything away from anybody who gets a championship.
Hey, what's his name dealing with some off the field issue or something like that? He got somebody pregnant.
Who you talking about?
What's
the defensive end for the Broncos?
Linebacker.
Hey, remember Lou? I told you I ain't been watching football too long, and I'm mad at the Broncos right now. They ain't signed Colin Kaepernick. That's a different situation right there.
Texas representative, man.
Oh, you talking about Chubb?
What
No,
you
he's
say?
talking,
What
I
he's
you
gotta
talking
look
about
up.
that linebacker who does the Old Spice commercial for the play for the Broncos.
Yeah,
The half paid
Oh, you
defensive
talking
end.
about
yeah,
Von Miller?
yeah.
Von Miller, my
There
guy.
you go,
Yeah,
Vaughn.
yeah,
Yeah,
Von Miller.
yeah. He had got
Yeah,
some
yeah. I
girl
don't know what he
pregnant
got
or
going
something
on.
like that. Yeah, he has got some girl pregnant or something, and she got on
No, what he's
Instagram.
claiming is that baby's not his. He's seeing
Yeah.
the girl gold digger saying the baby's his, but it's not. That's what he's
Oh, okay.
claiming.
Nah, man. Baby mama drama, man.
Yeah, thoughts.
Hey, we all got. I ain't gonna say we all, but most people
Man,
got going through the same type of
that
shit, man.
that boy hit, man. He put me on game today about 5150 though. Not to change the subject, but
Yeah,
I had no, because I hadn't been watching Corey Holcomb in a while. That's why I was letting you know. I hadn't been
yeah,
watching
man.
him in a while.
Here's the thing, like I ain't been really watching them either, but I just so happened to check that one out, that show out, and I heard that shit. I'm like, damn, this where the show at now? Like that's crazy, man. Like it's crazy. Like I said, you can't handle things like men. You know, you gotta resort to deflecting and try to tear each other down, man, instead of building each other up, man. That hurt my heart to see that because they came from the mud. If you've been
Yeah,
watching 5150 long enough, you've seen that trying to come from nothing to something.
yeah,
And
yep.
Zoe Williams was there with him the whole way. Zoe, Darlene, all those cats. And he just,
I
took the shit on him.
I stopped watching it hit and Lou. I stopped watching it about like it was like in it was about 14 or 15, man. That I don't know. I just stopped watching it, man. I started watching other stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's not to take nothing
Yeah,
away from Corey Holcomb comedy because some people can't handle his type of comedy. I
yeah,
could, you
facts.
know.
Yeah. Yeah, he got that dark humor. He got that dark sense of humor. So a lot of
Ooh,
people get sensitive, man. They get sensitive on that shit.
man,
I ain't gonna lie to you. It's funny to
that
me.
one with the baby, that one
Man,
with the baby in the
that was
toilet though. That shit
that was
got to
pissing me
me
off
hit,
about.
man.
That's what
To
pissed
who?
me off about comedy today, man. You can't tell it how it is, but when you tell it how it is, they get mad at you talking about, oh, why you gonna go out there and talk about me like that? You back in the day, you used to be able to say whatever you want on stage. Now you can't say certain things on stage no more.
Yeah, that's just the day and age we live in. Those Lou, you gotta understand. So you got the LGBT going on, the feminists, and all that stuff. Man, a lot of people just too sensitive, man. They woman raised, man. Let's be honest, man. They were raised by a woman. They didn't really have no male influence in their life, so they get real sensitive. They take on them tendencies. But I will say on that show though, Corey did take it too far. It's one thing to say you can say what you want, and not be sensitive about it. But there's certain shit you just don't
He
say.
he said Zoe was the weakest link. I,
Man, bro, that
that
was that was
because
it,
I
man.
watched everything. I watched it as soon as you dropped it and everything. I was like, let me search for it. Let me search for it because I tried to wait for you to send it or whatever. I was like, man, I gotta find out what he was talking about and everything. Yeah,
Yeah, I
man,
was
I
at work.
watched it. I was like, man, what the hell?
Yeah, man, that was tough, man. Like I said, Zoe was a day one, man. It wasn't like Zoe was some old leeching Johnny come lately ass dude, man. Zoe helped build that show. Zoe taught people on that show. I came to that show to learn and listen to what Zoe had to say because he taught me a lot of shit, about just
Yeah,
knowledge, a lot of knowledgeable shit. I respect the hell out of Zoe. And to come out and just say you the weakest link, like how is he the weakest link? How isn't no disrespect to that other guy, the guy that was sitting next to Darlene? How isn't he the weakest link? You say Zoe out of all the people on
right.
the panel, you say him? Come on, man, that hit me. That hit
Nah.
me somewhere. The
If
show coming on
anything,
tomorrow. I'm gonna check in and see if he apologized. But he gotta backtrack off of that one. It's certain shit certain
man,
lines you just don't cross, man.
he too prideful though. Corey Holcomb too prideful. You know that's the thing, man. If you're gonna be a boss and you're gonna be that top guy or whatever, man, you got to know how to lead too. But like you said,
Exactly,
it's a bad case of narcissism, and you
man,
couldn't
bro.
hit it. You hit it right on the nail, Hitman, man. He is a narcissist for real.
Man,
Because
bro.
even when he was arguing, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, I'm from the project and all this other stuff, man. That's not what we're talking about right now.
Exactly, bro. Come on, man.
Hey,
Like,
all
and
right,
that's what I'm saying. Like, he couldn't let it go.
hey, guys, I'm about to go in this stereo. I gotta go watch my Louisville Cardinals play, man.
Already. Hey, Lou, good talking to you, brother, man. Good talking to you too, Polo.
All right, man. Y'all be easy, man. All right. God bless y'all, man.
Yeah, stay up, stay blessed, man.
Uh,
All right, if y'all out there and subscribe to my page, give this video a thumbs up so you can get the notification. Other than that, thanks for coming to my show. Peace.